From TV star to Tamil cinema's beloved hero, the rise of Sivakarthikeyan introduction. If you followed South Indian cinema, particularly Tamil films, there's no way you haven't come across the name Sivakarthikeyan. Known for his humble beginnings, natural charm, and ever evolving career, he's one of the few actors in Indian cinema who's transitioned from a television anchor and comedian to a full blown box office hero. With hits like Doctor, Don, Remo, Mahaviran, and Ayalan, Sivakarthikeyan's journey is not just inspirational but also a testament to resilience and hard work. But how did a middle class boy with no filmy background become one of the most bankable stars in Kollywood? Why do people think he could carry the legacy of stars like Thalapathy Vijay? And what makes his film choices so uniquely unpredictable? Let's dive into the first chapter of Sivakarthikeyan's incredible cinematic journey, early life and entry into entertainment. Sivakarthikeyan was born on February 17, 1985 in Singampunari, Tamil Nadu. His father was a police officer and his upbringing was in a fairly modest household with no connections to the film industry. He was academically strong and pursued engineering at JJ College of Engineering and Technology in Trichy. But even as a student, his classmates recognized his flair for mimicry and stand-up comedy. It was during his college years that he actively participated in cultural events, delivering mimicry and stand-up acts that quickly earned him local popularity. Though his family had academic expectations, Sivakarthikeyan's heart was clearly in performing. Breakthrough in television star Vijay's Kalakka Povatu Yaru. In 2007, Sivakarthikeyan got his first real break when he participated in the comedy reality show Kalakka Povatu Yaru on Star Vijay. Initially hesitant to audition, he entered the show almost on a dare from friends. To everyone's surprise, including his own, he ended up winning the show. This win was a turning point. It gave him visibility and marked the beginning of his career in Tamil television. He quickly became one of the most popular television personalities thanks to his spontaneous wit, boy next door image, and impeccable comic timing. He became the face of shows like Athu Ithu Ethu, Jodi Number 1 and Super Singer as a host. From TV host to actor, breaking into Tamil cinema, his real test came when he got the opportunity to star in Pandira's 2012 film Marina. It wasn't a flashy debut, it was a small budget film with an ensemble cast, and Sivakarthikeyan played a beachside snack vendor. Although Marina wasn't a massive box office success, it earned critical praise and got people talking about Sivakarthikeyan's screen presence. His boyish charm and relatability clicked with the audience. Later that year, he appeared in 3 starring Dhanush and Shruti Hassan in a supporting role. Playing Dhanush's friend, Sivakarthikeyan once again made an impact, even in a limited role. This was followed by roles in Manam Koti Paravai and Ithir Neechal, with the latter being a major turning point in his film career. Directed by Durai Senthilkumar and produced by Dhanush, Ithir Neechal became a sleeper hit, grossing Rs 40 crores on a modest budget. It showed that Sivakarthikeyan could carry a film on his shoulders and deliver a commercial success. It's up. Rapid rise from side roles to box office draw. After Ithir Neechal, there was no looking back. Sivakarthikeyan delivered back-to-back hits that solidified his image as a reliable commercial actor. Varutha Padatha Valibar Sangam 2013, a rural comedy that showcased his natural comic timing. It was one of the highest grossing Tamil films of that year. Man Karate 2014, a fantasy sports romantic film that had an experimental tone. It wasn't critically lauded but performed well at the box office. Kaki Sattai 2015, his first full-fledged action role playing a cop. The film marked a turning point in how people perceived him, not just as a comedian but as an actor who could handle serious roles. Despite being relatively new to the film industry, Sivakarthikeyan was already showing immense range. 2016 to 2019, exploring genres and taking risks. This period marked Sivakarthikeyan's deeper dive into versatility. He no longer wanted to play it safe with romantic comedies alone. Films like Remo 2016, a romantic comedy where he played a male nurse disguising as a woman. While the film sparked debate about gender representation, it was a massive commercial success. Velaikkaran 2017, a social thriller where he played an FMCG company employee fighting against corruption and exploitation. It was a bold attempt to do something substantial and message-driven. Seemaraja 2018, a rural action film that leaned heavily into Tamil cultural pride. Sivakarthikeyan crafting a legacy in Tamil cinema and beyond. We take a deep dive into his acting style, fan culture, pan-India visibility, comparisons with other Kollywood stars, political buzz, and the long-term future of Sivakarthikeyan's cinematic career, acting style, and screen presence. Sivakarthikeyan's biggest strength has always been his naturalism. He doesn't overact or dramatize unnecessarily. His dialogue delivery feels like it's coming from someone you could actually meet on the street. This groundedness makes his characters instantly relatable. Let's break down some consistent traits in his performances. Comic timing. Even in serious films like Doctor, his sense of timing adds levity without breaking the mood. Underplayed emotions. He's never loud in expressing sorrow or anger. Instead, he relies on subtle body language, an eyebrow raise, a pause, or a stare. 2. Fan base and mass cult following. Sivakarthikeyan's rise to fame wasn't built on controversy or shock value, it came from consistency and clean entertainment. This has resulted in a loyal and growing fan base that cuts across middle class families because his films are typically family friendly with no vulgarity or offensive content. Young audiences due to his relatable student characters, romantic arcs, and emotional growth. Children, particularly after Doctor, kids started idolizing him for his bravery and comic intelligence. Women audiences, because his characters often respect female leads and show emotional maturity. How he differs from Vijay, Dhanush, and Ajit. Let's look at how Sivakarthikeyan compares to some other top Tamil actors. Vijay. While Vijay is a mass icon known for larger-than-life heroism and dance numbers, Sivakarthikeyan's appeal lies in his realism. He is not about flying kicks or punch dialogues, but silent defiance and clever strategy. Doctor is a great example. Dhanush leans into method acting and intense roles. Sivakarthikeyan, while also versatile, tends to keep things emotionally accessible and audience-friendly. Dhanush may shock you. Sivakarthikeyan gently earns your empathy, success in Hindi and pan-Indian reach. One of the most surprising yet crucial factors in his recent popularity has been the success of his Hindi-dubbed films on YouTube. Films like Remo, Doctor and Dawn have racked up millions of views in their Hindi versions. His comic timing, universal emotional themes, and fresh storytelling have helped him gain North Indian recognition despite not actively promoting his films in the Hindi belt. The music factor, killer soundtracks. Another big factor behind Sivakarthikeyan's cinematic appeal is the music of his films. Whether it's Remo's Senjitali or Dawn's Private Party, his films consistently feature catchy, well-marketed soundtracks. Off-screen persona, the gentleman actor. Sivakarthikeyan's real-life image plays a huge role in his stardom. He is soft-spoken, rarely aggressive in interviews or public events. Respectful, he always acknowledges his mentors like Dhanush and Pandiraj Sevan. Sivakarthikeyan as a producer, through his own banner, Sivakarthikeyan Productions, he has produced or co-produced several films. Kana 2018, a sports drama featuring Aishwarya Rajesh as a cricketer. It was a female-led narrative that received critical acclaim. 8. Political ambitions or strategic silence. There has long been speculation that Sivakarthikeyan may enter politics in the future, especially with Thalapathy Vijay already forming his own party. While SK has never directly spoken about politics, his films often touch upon social justice, corruption, and the plight of the common man, clear political tones. Upcoming films, what the future holds. Let's take a closer look at what's coming up. Madharasi 2025. Director A.R. Murugadoss of Ghajini to Pakki fame. Genre action thriller Parasakthi 2026. Director Sudha Kongara, known for Surarai Potru. Co-stars Atharva Murali, Sri Leela. Genre political period drama status pre-production 10. Legacy building, what's next for Sivakarthikeyan? If the last decade was about proving his versatility, the next decade is about building legacy. Conclusion, more than just a star. Sivakarthikeyan isn't just a rising star, he's a movement. A symbol of what passion, humility, and smart career decisions can achieve in the Indian film industry. Without the crutches of nepotism, controversial PR, or shocking stunts, he's carved a niche purely through audience love and artistic intent. As Kollywood enters a new era post-Vijay and Ajit, and as Indian cinema looks for pan-Indian faces beyond the north, Sivakarthikeyan stands tall, not as a replacement for anyone but as a new kind of hero. The journey ahead is exciting, and we, the audience, are lucky to witness it.